Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so very happy to have you guys here as always. Okay, if you're new here, you're very much welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Glory and here I do mostly sit down videos. Okay, tips, I share tips, ideas, tricks and a lot. Okay, especially when it comes to your health. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll be fine to upload a new video. All my 10 subscribers, I'm so glad to have you back again. Okay, so I want to tell you guys I have a newborn, like I have a new baby here, so he might be disturbing or making noise here and there. So just bear with us. Thank you so much. So today, if you are pregnant or you want to get pregnant soon, the food that you eat during this first trimester, things that you need to avoid when it comes to food are very important. Okay, so during this first trimester, there are a lot of things that you can start experiencing, like miscarriages, complications, issues here and there. So the least you can do is to avoid those things that will cause this kind of issues, especially when it comes to your food that you take in. This is very important. So in this video, I share food that you need to avoid during your first trimester or during your pregnancies, okay, to avoid issues, to avoid complications and all that. Okay, so if you're planning to get pregnant or you're pregnant already, keep watching this video. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is frozen berries. Okay, yes, berries generally is very good. Okay, they are good to your body. They have a lot of vitamins and antioxidant properties. Okay, so but when it comes to frozen berries, this is not what you need when you're pregnant, okay? Because they have a lot of toxic in them, okay? Frozen berries can be toxic to your body, to even the baby that you have in you, okay? So you don't need these frozen berries around this time. Instead, go for fruit, fresh berries, okay? If you can get fresh berries, they are the best. Or you go for other fruits, but frozen berries, no, no. During your, especially during your first pregnancy, like during your first trimester, because they can cause a lot of harms, okay? Another food I'm going to be talking about is dates, okay? Is it dates or dates? DATE, dates. This fruit is very good to your body, okay, generally. But when you are pregnant, especially during your first trimester, you don't need this a lot, okay? So if you take it once in a while, that is okay. That is very much okay. But a lot of this will cause a lot of issues because that has something in it, okay, that can cause uterine contraction. And when your uterus is contracting, it is resulting to miscarriage. It is resulting to a lot of complications during your pregnancy. So during this first trimester, avoid that, okay? Yeah, avoid that. Okay, so that is very, very, very important. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about is banana. Yes, banana is very good to our whole system. Okay, it is very good. It has a lot of nutrients. Yes, yes, but when you are pregnant and when you are like your during your first trimester, you don't need banana, especially when you are diabetic, especially when you are diabetic or when you have gestational diabetes. That's during pregnancy. Some people are prone to having diabetes during this pregnancy, so after pregnancy everything will go. So but if you have this particular issue at all, you don't need to eat banana. Yes, because banana has high natural sugar in it, so you don't need it, okay? So another thing is that banana has one substance that is called chitness, okay, that can cause contraction, that can cause, in fact, a lot of people are allergic to this particular substance, okay? So if you're allergic to it, like maybe you've tried banana and you are like, why am I being like this after eating banana? That is because there's a content in it that can be allergic to a lot of people, okay? So another thing is pawpaw, okay? Yes, pawpaw is another fruit that you need to avoid during your early pregnancy. Yes, pawpaw has a lot of nutrients generally, like I said about banana, but it has a content that can cause miscarriage, that can cause contraction in your system, like in your uterus, which can result to miscarriage. This is not what anyone will want around this time. So whether it's unripe pawpaw or ripe pawpaw, any one at all needs to be avoided at this early stage, okay? That is why if you are closer to your due date, you can be eating pawpaw to help you get into labor. Okay, so pawpaw is one thing that you need to avoid at this time. Okay, just go down after this first and second trimester. You can go ahead and enjoy it if you're feeling. So guys, another food that you need to avoid is tamarind. Okay, because this particular fruit contains a lot of vitamin C. Okay, it contains a lot of vitamin C. High quantity of vitamin C is in this tamarind, and a lot of vitamin C in your system will suppress the production of progesterone. And progesterone during your early pregnancy is very much important. Okay, progesterone is important during your pregnancy to help keep your baby growing. So when there is too much vitamin C in your system, then the production of vitamin and progesterone will be reduced, and that will affect your baby. It can even cause a lot of issues. You know what that means, and no one needs this kind of thing. So that is why you need to cut down the intake of tamarind during your early pregnancy. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about is pineapple. Pineapple is another fruit that is very good to your body generally, but during your early pregnancy you don't need this pineapple because it contains a substance called bromelain. Okay, bromelain is a substance that can cause contraction in your uterus, okay, which can result to miscarriage. So pineapple is mostly advised during your that's your third trimester, okay, because it is less of any issue around this time, okay. But during your early pregnancy, you don't need this because anything contracting your uterus is not what you need. So that is why you need to avoid pineapple around this time. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about is caffeine. Caffeine is another thing that you need to avoid during your pregnancy, okay, because if you take too much of caffeine during your pregnancy, it might cause a lot of issues because caffeine can go into your placenta directly into your baby, and your baby at this level doesn't have the proper or needed enzyme, okay, to metabolize caffeine. So you can see that it might cause a lot of issues. It might even cause growth retardation to your baby. That's growth issues. The baby might start having issues even right from your womb. So taking too much of caffeine will cause bad effect on your baby. So it is better you take a little, according to research. You can take a little, but not taking lots of caffeine or coffee. This is not what you need, okay. Another thing that you need to avoid is undercooked meat or undercooked food of any sort is not really what you need, okay, especially meat and fish and all those stuffs, because they might have germs in them, and when you eat undercooked or raw, it might not be good for you because it has a lot of germs that might transfer to your baby. This is not what you need. It might even cause infection to your health, and when you're pregnant you need to avoid all these things for the proper growth of your baby and your baby being healthy, okay. That is why everything you're doing during this pregnancy, it is needed for you to be careful, even what you're eating, because what you're eating is very, very important, right? It plays a major role in your health and the health of your baby. So that is why I am making this video to enlighten us about some certain things that you need to avoid during pregnancy. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so, okay, to get more videos from this channel. And also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. If you have not commented on my videos before, let me see your comments. I would love to, okay. It encourages me, yes. So let me see your comments and let me see your likes, okay, to encourage me to do more on this channel. So if you also have anything you want me to do video on, let me also know in the comment section, or you can reach me on my emails. See you guys in my next video.